Well, that weapon is going to chew everything up.
What's up, everyone? Juice Bags here.
What's going on there, Lawlta? How you doing?
Not too bad. Stretched my legs a little bit after the stream. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
Great.
Is this live as well? Hello.
Oh my God, it's Jose.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Are we actually live? Is this live?
Oh,
Yeah,
this is live. This is the real deal.
Man, I'm nervous. You know, I just want to tell you guys how effective I am at game development in the short span that the stream finished, and now I've been part of one meeting and I've already fixed 2 bugs.
Oh,
Look at you go. Holy crap, man.
Someone give that man a wage increase.
That's right. Jose deserves a cut.
That's a 1 nickel raise, right?
1 nickel raise. There you go.
One nickel.
He earned it.
Sorry, Lawlta. I gotta say, I'm very curious with the whole reroll thing. And you started to answer my question, but then Elandrian changed the subject.
What was your question?
My question is, are you going to be able to reroll armor and relics?
Yeah.
Okay, so then my next question is if you can reroll the primary stat only, does that mean on armor you can only reroll the armor value?
Yes.
Okay. Nah, that's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah, no. You know what? I do remember that question, and yeah, Landrian took me over, but he had some good points. But yeah, so you can reroll the primary stat of everything. Obviously, this will be probably a little bit more lucrative on weapons and relics, and if you want to get that armor up, so that you're not getting smashed a lot harder at the higher onslaught levels that are going to be easier to attain via time. Obviously those will be worth it. But this is really our first go at kind of setting this system up, seeing how players interact with it, making sure balance for it feels right, that you're able to re-roll as much as as much that feels good. Obviously you don't want to be able to re-roll 80 times after one map, but having that option and balancing stuff out, we want to make sure that
80 times sounds fair.
80 times sounds fair.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
80 times every build phase.
Every build phase. Yeah,
there it is. But no, so yeah, it's a feature that we want to test the waters on first, because it's kind of like how we changed the item game with mods and how stats are. It's huge sweeping changes to every item, so we need to make sure we get it just right. Do a little bit, there's probably gonna be little bumps along the way, but just anticipate those and be able to take them out. So for now, armor on armor pieces, hero damage on weapons, and then the primary stats on relics. So defense health on totems and defense power on relics.
That's awesome.
Yeah, somebody's giving us money.
It's not us.
Cry, thank you so much for the
Juice,
tip.
yeah, giving Juice Bags money. Dude, I wish they would give us money on it.
It's strongly encouraged.
Dude, we need to just a trendy fund.
No, we're not doing that.
Fund Jose's expensive tea habit. Tip here.
Dude, all proceeds will be directly spent in tea.
The whole studio will get more hipster tea.
Oh, dude,
they'll
get everybody in it.
There it is.
Everybody shook. I actually recently, I already ran out of it, the good stuff, so I had to up my investment in it, so I'm getting some more.
Oh, this is just so fitting. Prosperity said Friday Fun Day.
Oh yeah, trendy Friday funds.
That's got layers to it. I can appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
I got people asking for Jose beans. Is there any other? Is there another mod? Another one of the new mods you could tell us about? Maybe.
That's risky propositions right now, because I'm I don't
well,
know
it's my job to try to milk the information out,
we're doing. I'm not gonna go into there's a few that we're doing that are related with hero speed, that give you hero gives you avenues to increase your hero speed and also reward you for moving faster without slowing down. So there's one that basically once you're moving beyond a certain speed, a number, you're gonna go into this lightning aura, and then while you maintain that lightning aura, you're gonna deal storm damage with your attacks. So
very nice.
Yeah, and you'll only be able to do that if you're constantly moving beyond that speed limit. It's basically to keep you like moving as fast as you can, like at all points. And there's like 3 of them that behave in a similar way. It's all about like letting you like move as fast as you can and keeping that.
Yeah.
Very awesome. There's no patch notes yet there, Bristful. The patch notes will come when the patch comes.
Yeah, we'll be getting those out next week, and we'll have should be having a patch preview post on Monday as well. So people, because we're going to be doing 2 different releases, one for PS4 and one for PC and Xbox. So we'll have at least the patch preview out a day before, and then the next day it'll be the patch preview, except a lot more fleshed out. So you guys will be able to see a bunch of the different changes coming. Might see if I'll see if I can try to get that out a little bit earlier, but there's some stuff we need to finalize and go over.
That's fair.
Why PS4 a day earlier? It just comes down to how platforms kind of handle a very, not to get too technical into stuff, but just a variety of things that they do with their storefronts and stuff, and approving processes of giant updates and whatnot. They go through a lot of different bug tests and make sure things are ready to be released and whatnot, because they need to be able to release it and not have stuff crash on them as well. And everyone's got something different. So we usually try to line them up, but we were able to get PS4 out a day early and it didn't really change anything. So, we decided, hey, we'll get it out because we can, and the other 2 will just wait. It'll just be 1 day. So it's not the end of the world. But it's. I
mean, we're still actively working and stuff. Like as we're here,
just polishing.
Yeah, everybody in the studio is still going through bugs and making sure everything's clean and proper for next week. Like I'm definitely gonna be working throughout the weekend to make sure everything's done.
Yeah, we go through and test a lot of stuff, make sure that our final stuff. Again, it's a huge update, so there's a lot of all hands on deck stuff for these last weeks, and then even the weeks after, to make sure everything's flowing and we knock out any kind of bugs.
Very awesome. Thank you very much for following there, I Am Flaves.
Your multiplayer bonuses, got your friend interested in playing. Well, that's awesome. There's more stuff we're looking into and whatnot. One, just making with this update, getting into multiplayer games and seeing who's playing multiplayer games is going to be a lot easier.
Dude, the war table revamp, it's insane. I honestly was skeptical that we were going to be able to do so much with the changes that we've done, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it on stream already. It's ridiculous. It's completely different, so much more efficient. The art's beautiful, and all of the areas, all the zones, they flow so much better. So that's I don't know, anything that we're doing, that's probably my favorite thing in the thing. And I'm in the update, and even that's not something I worked directly in, but I'm really excited about.
Awesome. So I don't know if you can answer this or not, but are any of the new flares going to be added to the Defender Pack pool?
Ooh, we got a lot of flares that we're adding. The hoisters will be in there. There's a couple other wings that are in there as well. And we've kind of been I'll give this Juice Bags exclusive bean. There's a lot of facial hair flares coming. So we've shown the Swanson, which may or may not be based off of a Parks and Recreation character of the same name. Who knows? But there's a handful of ones there.
We're very blatant with our references.
There's
very nice.
There's some pirate themed facial flares as well. A lot of cool stuff with that. Someone said they were going to be buying the barb skin. The barb skin has how many different? Has 8 or 9 different, 8 or 9 accessories, I think.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of customization with that one as well. And there's a certain, it's like the bone, I forgot, it's like the Bone Reaver or whatever the bone wings are called for the flare. They look so good on him, and then having a Dragolich with him as well is the whole theme is amazing.
Looking forward to that. Dole is calling it here already. Watch out for the pack opening. I saved all of the Defender packs through, 27 Ancient Power resets, and 250 onslaught floors.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Wait,
So-
how many you got now?
I've got over 200 defender packs total. Let me look.
I don't,
Are you gonna do a mass opening when the update rolls?
Oh yeah. I got, what, 210 right now, assuming I don't do any more onslaught. Between
I don't know,
now...
dude, but- Oh, go ahead.
Between now and Wednesday, but you know, I want to get to... Obviously, it's a pool, so I may end up with a whole bunch of gold afterwards.
That's true. Maybe, but gold's worth something now, so there's
Yeah.
also that.
Somebody... There you go, folks. Somebody was mentioning the sodium champ earlier. Anybody wants to sell me a sodium champ, now's the time. Get me while I got the gold.
Yeah, there you go. Get that gold max. There it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, the, ooh,
Go ahead and answer that.
no. Wait, which one?
I don't know, the toughest one.
The toughest one? I'm not answering the toughest one yet. I will. Well, it's not a tough one necessarily. You just have to wait. Someone's asked. I saw the question about the weapon manufacturer, and I see that Juice Bags is using it
Oh,
right now.
can I talk about that?
Nah, we'll explain it in the patch notes.
Okay, 'cause, yeah, we're definitely doing something
Yeah.
something instead of doing nothing.
Yeah. So I will say that Shocking Revelation. And correct me if I'm wrong on this. Shocking Revelation isn't getting changed.
No.
Okay.
So
It's
I guess the only thing I'm gonna say is that we're gonna do a change to weapon manufacturer, but the change is gonna be in the same spirit of the change that we did to the beast, right? Yeah, so it's gonna be a balanced change, not with the intent of killing it and just reducing the damage, right? Just to
Yeah.
make it perform
It's-
as we're
yeah.
intending. So
Yeah.
everything that we're doing is basically, I mean, we're trying to take that philosophy instead of just like nuking the thing to the ground. Just how can we adjust the nuances of the tower so it's working in a healthy way?
Yeah, so we're that, and this is kind of the first step. There's stuff we're looking to down the road to kind of allow more fun interactions with, like how I already forgot the name. Shocking Revelation. How
Yeah.
Shocking Revelation works, like while it currently is incredibly overpowered and can perma-stun,
Yeah.
it is a fun interaction having stuns and different setups and whatnot. So
We're not gonna remove the stunner. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, didn't we already like a long time ago we reduced the amount of time that they stay stunned already?
yeah, but
So we're not changing it further from the numbers that you're seeing. It's just like tangential changes, I guess.
yeah. So but we one of the big pieces of feedback obviously is that people really like
Yeah.
Shocking Revelation. So that's something we're trying to keep in mind when we make more mods as time goes on. To give towers fun interactions like that without being super strong. So we're kind of looking into that kind of stuff right now. But so from you guys, obviously, someone may or may not do some testing with us. But how I had a lot of fun revealing the bee change, because through Discord and the forums and whatnot, we've seen a lot of people talk about how they're like, oh, they're going to be nerfed into the ground, and their damage is going to be absolutely demolished.
Oh yeah, I was actually like I haven't gotten around doing that because it's been literally like half an hour since the stream ended, but I was trying to go back to that point to see like what were people's reaction in chat when we were talking about these changes. So, did you see if people were like reacting?
Oh, it was from what I saw, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. It was positive.
It
They're
was
like,
positive? Yeah, good.
Yeah. Well, I think with bees, it's kind of a mixed bag, because some of the, of course, some people use bees to take away some of the challenge of the game currently. But then the other side of that is bees are on the list from the DD2 Fun Police saying, if you use bees, you suck. So that's where a lot of that nerf bees screaming comes in too. So once the DD2 Fun Police gets in the mix, it's, there's going to be lots of yelling and screaming.
Are you part of the Fun Police, Lawlta?
I don't think so.
Nah, Lawlta's generally not part of the Fun Police. I would call Lawlta out on it. I tell you what I do have to call Lawlta out on, and I'm curious, Now, there is pirates, I understand.
Yeah.
But, Lawlta is being very generous with allowing you to let that beard go again.
That's the whole pirate theme, though. It's like the barbaric theme before.
I can feel the conversation. I can imagine it in my head. You saying that every DD2 update is going to require you to grow that beard out again.
All right, well, that's fine. If anything, my
Does she prefer you having no facial hair?
she likes it as like
kind of like I have now, or
yeah, about where you're at, like a little bit of a heavier stubble, but
yeah,
not linked to it, where I can like pull it.
Honestly, I like my facial hair it is now. I wish I could just keep it like this permanently.
Just get a trimmer.
Ah man, I don't like those. Like they're kind of like dirty. I actually like I don't know, man. I haven't got a good one yet, and I'm very old school. I shave with like
razor,
like a razor.
Flat,
yeah.
You know, flat, like you flip it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
And all good old shaving cream.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Get some Barbasol.
What? No, I'm not familiar with that brand.
You use Barbasol. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm very peculiar when it comes to like that, I guess.
All right. When's your birthday?
In 4. No, what? I gotta even do
just
months.
What month are you born?
Months.
Okay. All right.
Jose may prefer his fancy hipster tea. However, when it comes to shaving cream, he's going OG.
That's still kind of hipstery, actually.
It is,
yeah, a little bit.
To an extent.
He likes his shaving like he likes his tea. Hipstery.
Oh my god, I am the worst. I haven't realized that. I've become what I feared.
You're not smug about it though, so there's that.
You know, like my friends used to joke around, like, oh man, like you know you're gonna like be a hipster whenever you start like drinking like having like cheese and wine parties and stuff. But I haven't got to that point. I'm still in the beer and peanuts kind of phase.
Well, I hate to be the one. I hate to be the one to say it, there, Jose. But you know that fancy cheese at those parties is pretty damn yummy.
Oh no, we've lost one already.
No, just put caffeine into the cheese, and there you got a banger now.
I don't think I'm ever gonna grow out of the beer and peanuts kind of life phase.
That's okay.
If that's fair.
I'll make sure that when we're almost senile and old, we'll be like, all right, we're having wine and cheese. But for Jose, beer and peanuts. This is the Jose plate of beer and peanuts.
Oh yeah, Iko's Almighty, welcome. Yes, it is me. It is the Mr. Variety from YouTube. It's Juice Bags everywhere, but it's Mr. Juice Bags on YouTube, because when I originally started the channel, surprisingly, the name Juice Bags was taken. And back then, you couldn't have duplicate names. Now I could change it, but it's been Mr. Juice Bags for so long, I just feel like I should leave it the same way.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you are a mister, so it plays.
Absolutely. And it works out well. The wife's, Xbox gamer tag. Don't spam invites, please. Is Mrs. Juice Bags.
So, that's wonderful.
Mrs. Juice Bags and Lawlta.
She's shaking her head now. She's like, God damn it! The next time I turn my Xbox on, there's going to be 1,600 invites there.
Turn off notifications now.
It's called MISZ. JUICEBAGZZZ. So there you go.
That you could have not complicated it even more.
That's how it's spelled.
Oh yeah.
So the spam invite stuff that you may have just received, that will be going the way of the horse and buggy with this update. This is something that we've talked about and haven't really been able to show off a ton. We were able to show it off a little bit last stream, but it was just us on this specific build that we were doing, because we did not want to run into any technical difficulties.
Oh dude, last week's was rough. We were literally cooking as the stream was starting.
So I made sure, because I did not know that was going to happen. That did not happen this time. But what we were able to show off last time was some of the invite functionality. So from now on, it will no longer be a full screen takeover that doesn't let you move or anything like that. It'll be at the bottom, and I forgot what it is on controllers, but on mouse and keyboard, it will just be a thing at the bottom that says so-and-so wants to invite you to their group, and you'll hit Y for yes and N for no. And then on top of that, after they've sent you an invite, they can't send you another one for 15 seconds.
Well, that's awesome.
So you won't be spammed with it. Like if someone's trying to go through new invites, they can throw one. If you hit no, then they can't bug you for another 15 seconds. Again, we're constantly looking at ways to improve player-to-player interactions and functionality. So this isn't by any means like the last update on that stuff, but this was just one thing we can get in. We can kind of see how players interact with one another, and then from there, like look into the feasibility of things like blacklists and stuff like that. But again, that stuff, it just takes time on that. But at least what you'll see coming is a lot better invite system.
Very nice.
I have to go back to the desk. There's a bug sitting on me that I want to finish before 5. And no, and that's it. So I'm heading out.
Well, thank you very much for swinging by there, Jose.
No, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and I think that'll also be my cue because I've got a couple things I got.
Yeah, we gotta go back to work, dude.
Fair enough. Well, I can tell you guys, I'm pretty stoked. If I don't have that pirate mod on my EV2 that has the chance of oil drench, etc.
Oh, right.
By the end of the first day, I am going to be weeping like a little baby. Just saying.
You can buy it from people too. So.
Oh, if I have to, I'll buy it. That's gonna be a thing.
All right. Well, we are excited for you guys to get your hands on it next week. Obviously, once it's out, feel free to give.
Actually, hey.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, hey, Juice, that you're seeing a bug right now that I think that your flame wars have accumulator servo or something like that, or something has accumulator servo, and you're seeing something spamming like a VFX in your character.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, that's a bug. We actually fixed it already.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, another beam. Yeah, that VFX thing. It's when you put accumulator servo on something, like it'll like ding that VFX around you. That should not be happening. So we're actually already fixed that one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Boom.
Well, definitely appreciate all the hard work. I know you guys have put a lot of time and energy into it, and looking forward to Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm gonna have to power up the old PS4 Tuesday. It looks like.
Get some of that early access.
Heck yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
See you guys.
Appreciate it. Later. Well, that was awesome.